Today we sit with a man who's walked through hell and come out preaching hope. David Mike Edwards, who goes by Mike. This isn't just a story, it's a testament. He drops the commission, enlists in the U.S. Army, eyes locked on special operations. 3 years in the ranks, stationed in Korea when 9/11 shakes the world. With weeks left, he re-enlists, but not for duty, but for the fight, with the 75th Ranger Regiment. 3rd Battalion becomes his battlefield. Rifleman, fire team leader, squad leader, 18 deployments, 5 years, 10 months, and 15 days in a combat zone.
Trying to get up, but he's got his weapon in his hands.
What's one story you never told on a podcast that you're ready to unpack with us?
There was one time where I was going out with their AFO team, basically to recce. The building was on the right, there's like a long corridor, and there was 2 guys wearing Afghan National Army uniforms. So we're thinking they're supposed to be allies, but we roll up and they come up and start questioning us. Come to find out they're employed by the Taliban. They're like, hey, you guys aren't supposed to be here. We're gonna call the Taliban on you. All of a sudden we see like down this alley, it's like a couple dudes and more dudes and then more dudes. It's like probably 20 or 30 dudes running at us with like RPGs, RPKs, PKMs, AKs, all this stuff running from about 400 or 500 meters down this alley. We can see them. Mind you, it's at nighttime. The political sensitivity of where we were, nobody knew that we had soldiers there, so we had to be very careful. If one of us got shot and it made the news, it was going to be a big deal. So we had to cut back the Americans that we were taking, so only the team up north went. And he's like, we're walking up this mountain, we got SEAL Team 6 dudes, we got one Delta Force dude was the team leader, a couple SEAL Team 6 guys, a couple of guys from Orange, and then him as the RRC guy. They're walking up the mountain with full kit on the Indige, or walking up the mountain. He looks back, and there's Indige carrying extra rifles and body armor, and he's like, what the heck are these dudes? He looks and like, the SEAL Team 6 dudes are gone. Well, then we show up at the place, and we see some dudes coming out, big long beards, big turbans, look like legit, like high-level mullahs, you know.
How big was this facility or area you're hidden?
2 compounds together within a little, probably 10, 15, 20 acre area that was rumored to have 80 Taliban fighters. So we go in there and we're getting ready to silent breach, and then a Kiowa helicopter flies over. And then ISR starts telling us, hey, we got dudes waking up on the roof, there's people moving around. And we're like, all right, I just had this eerie feeling that something's about to happen. And then one of my buddy squad leaders was getting ready to breach the door. He breaches it, goes right in, and right as he goes in, a dude opens the door and then shuts it. He says, compromise, boots the door, goes in. Well, the dude had dropped a frag whenever he shut the door. So those dudes, first 2 or 3 dudes, went right in, point blank grenade shot. But I can't live with the fact that I couldn't handle this situation. So dude, I've had a Glock snatching the slack out of the trigger of a loaded Glock hundreds of times, dude.